Fuck. Trick or treat. Aren't you guys a little bit old to be trick or treating? No, but we got our candy and we went back to Billy's crib and the munchies took over. I mean, we fucked that shit up so fast that we changed costumes and we spun the block. Trick or treat. Oh, didn't you guys already come here? No, there's a snake in my boot. So all the gang
No
just
way.
but by the time next year rolled around, okay, this Halloween is going to be the best Halloween yet. But how can we top last year? Yeah, we already smoked grass and ingested alcohol while underage. Because I got these. This dude, Billy, whipped out a handful of shrooms. And honestly, Billy didn't even need to convince us because me and Bob were trying to have the best Halloween ever. So we split it up and we all down a sizable amount of magic mushrooms for our first time. And let me tell you, there are many smooth ways to consume some magic mushrooms. One being the pizza technique, as well as the good old keeping shroom salmon. However, we had smoked, we had drank before, but magic mushrooms were completely out of our expertise. So we just choked them shits down raw. And it was but about 20 minutes after eating the shrooms, Billy has a genius idea. Okay, hear me out. We go trick-or-treating, collect some candy real quick, and come back. So when these mushrooms hit, we can eating. Oh, okay. Wait, then we need some costumes. Okay, I do have 3 costumes. Like, just ask any questions, okay? Why do you have no questions, bro? Now let's go get this bag of candy. So we're mobbing around the neighborhood with some gangster suits. And we roll up to the first house like trick or treat. Oh, you guys are so cute. And we were banging out house after house. But after about 4 houses, I started to notice my Teletubby mitts were looking a little suspicious. I didn't think about the psychedelics that were potentially invading my brain because I had bigger priorities. No pops of Halloween candy. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. But as we walked up to the 8th house, I was undeniably tripping balls. This athlete looked up at Bob and just started uncontrollably laughing my ass off. And Bob's shrooms must have kicked in too, because we were both just hysterically laughing at each other for no reason. But then the door opened, and I saw this tall-ass bald dude with an unconceivably large smile on his face. And the shrooms made it look like his smile was just unproportionately big, and I just assumed it was a Halloween mask. Man, I love your Halloween costume. What costume? Holy shit. We need to get home ASAP. So we're making our way back home, tripping balls in our Teletubby costumes, and I'm just seeing the stars falling out of the sky. Then out of nowhere, Billy yells, "What the fuck is that?" Shit, I'm probably just tripping, but it looks like zombies running towards us at full speed. Oh, yeah. I see it too. Oh shit, we gotta run. So me, Billy, and Bob start booking it back to Billy's house. And I am hauling ass because there is no way I'm getting packed up by some zombies right now. And when I look back, I don't see some zombie costume. No, I see some real ass zombies. Like bones sticking out. Eyeballs look like they haven't blinked in centuries. And that shit just made me run faster. Because to me, this was a life or death situation. In reality, it probably looked like 360. Get back to Billy's script. Holy shit, get him. We were not taking any chances. We barricaded every single door in the entire house. And for a second, it was a horrible trip. I mean, I thought I was in the zombie apocalypse. But once we settled down, we were having the time of our lives, chilling and eating candy while tripping. Oh, it was skipping class in high school is a slippery slope. Like one day you can skip and it'll slide no problem. Like, oh hey buddy, welcome back. We missed you. Yeah. Skip 2 days, you're chilling. Hey, look who's back. Yeah. But when you go to class after skipping 3 days, all of a sudden shit is serious. James, why have you been here, huh? You know, it was some family stuff. Oh, yeah, family stuff. What family stuff? I don't really want to think about what family stuff. It was my grandma's funeral. Damn. But that is no reason to miss a test. And Lord forbid, if you miss a whole week, the school board turns into the FBI. Like during the whole pandemic, one of my homies refused to go to any online classes. And one day, he was enjoying his extended vacation while smoking up outside his crib. Next thing he knows, he's making direct eye contact with his science teacher. And because they started going FBI when you skip your classes, the homies discovered a top secret method so we could skip classes with zero consequences. So when you would skip a class, the teachers would instantly hop on their laptops and whip up an email along the lines of, Mrs. Farouk, are you aware that your son, Chains, has missed his science class today? If this is continued, Chains' grade will continue to drop, which might ultimately lead to him failing my class. Mr. Perkinson. Now, Mr. Perkinson would write these emails with the hopes that my mom reading them and then beating my ass. When it really went like, my mom would read it and she would politely ask me how my science class was today. I would cap my ass off, and then she would proceed to beat my ass. And one day after I got my shit whooped, I was talking to homie Bob. Yo, I'm going to Chipotle next class. You trying to come? Man, I don't know. I'm getting real tired of these ass whoopings, bro. Ass whoopings? You're getting ass whoopings? Yeah. Mr. Burke never fails to type up an email that results in the leather belt. Oh, what? Nobody ever told you about the secret method? Secret method? Oh, you mean like wearing extra pants so the belt don't hit so hard? No, I'm talking about the secret method so Mr. Perkinsons can't email your mom. What? Why didn't you tell me sooner, bro? So essentially, the method starts at the very beginning of the school year. At my school, they would give you this form with your parents' email, phone number, all the contact information, you know what I'm saying? You would need this form filled out and signed by a parent or guardian and then handed into the office. However, this man, Bob, conceptualized one of the greatest plans of our generation. And it went like this. So you would receive the empty form from the school, take it home to your parent/guardian, get that shit filled out, and get that signature. Then secretly, when nobody is watching, you hop on your computer, you make a fake email, like Bob's mom 123@gmail.com. Then you would change your mom's contact information into that fake ass email and then deliver it to the office like nothing happened. So when Mr. Perkinson's smartass tries to get me whooped with one of those emails, I get that shit in my inbox. I read it through and respond some shit like, Dear Mr. Perkinson, thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. I was unaware of his absence in pursuing his educational prowess. I will discipline him with a punishment that may or may not involve whipping the absolute shit out of his tushy. Thank you, Mr. Perkinsons. And I already know this dude, Mr. Perkinsons, was really like, oh, yeah, he is definitely getting his ass beat tonight. Meanwhile, I was typing that shit up in bed while munching on some nachos. So you best believe I was abusing this newly found secret strategy. I mean, I was missing every other class, and it was just all sunshine and rainbows. But you know what they say, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, I really don't recommend using this strategy. And I'm not saying that to be some mature role model. I say that because there was one flaw in the strategy Bob forgot to tell me. And that was as soon as my mom saw my report card, all those absences, bam, she made up for every single meeting I missed. There's levels to friendships. I mean, you could have known your homie since you were 2 years old. You could have lived together. I mean, you could have survived the most vacations together. But shit, the truth is, you haven't truly experienced brotherhood until you and your homie have participated in a two-man mission. Like, just look at Kobe and Shaq, man. That type of chemistry can only be achieved by running a two-man. Shit, I bet these motherfuckers were running two-mans every year. Kobe was laying down that mama mentality while Shaq had his girl O'Neal. But for those of you who may be wondering, mission, I'm glad you asked. It's quite simple, really. It's when you're gonna link with a girl, but you bring your homie and she brings her homie. And what this does is it sets an environment when you and your homie can dribble, pass, alley-oop, and ideally dunk that shit. Now, don't get me wrong, it's simple, but not easy. I remember my first two-man mission yesterday. It took place when I was in grade 7. And it started with my friend Joe hit me up like, yo, bro, I'm going to this girl Sophie's house and her friend Ava's there. You trying to pull up? And I was like, am I trying to pull up? Hell yeah, I'm trying to pull up. So we show up to her house and I'm new to this whole thing. So I'm sitting there like, what now? We can watch a scary movie. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Well, I'm a big fan of scary movies. Man, shut the fuck. So we're watching a scary movie, and to be honest with you, it was simply the best scary movie I'd ever seen in my entire life. So I was really getting invested in this plot. And Ava's like, I'm scared. And that shit went way over my head. Well, why? It's not even at the scary part yet. And then only 30 minutes into the movie, Joe and Sophie are like, yo, we'll be right back. Oh, okay. Do you guys want me to pause the movie? Nah, it's all good, bro. Hey, see, what Joe just did right there was a calculated basketball term. He just set an ISO. So now it was 3-1. The situation was absolutely perfect, but the problem was they actually liked the fucking movie. And that violates rule number 3 in section 7 of how to pull off a successful two-man. Never give a fuck about the truth is, the movie length is like a shot clock. If you end up actually watching the entire movie, you failed the mission. But I had no reason to be honest. I didn't even know what a two-man was at the time. So I got some popcorn and I was just watching the movie. But when the climax of the movie was about to come around, I did something that violated every term and agreement of the two-man mission. I went over to Joe and Sophie like, hey guys, quick, you're gonna miss the best part. I missed the climax of the movie. Shit, we see a climax. And needless to say, Joe never invited me to a two-man mission since. But you know I just would have beat myself, even if it was 3 years later when I was in grade.
Oh no.
Looking for something to do. And I'm gonna keep it stacked with you, bro. Biscuit, bro, but lucky for me, Bob had a roster. And I'm talking an all-star lineup of girls who just want Bob on their body. I don't blame them. I mean, shit, I got Bob on my body right now. And you can too at chainsclub.shop. That's right, we got hoodies, shirts, beanies, socks, keychains, stickers, you name it. Starting at the price of $4.20, Bob can be all yours. Or if you want me, I wouldn't mind being on your keychain or something. So as I was saying, me and Bob were both. So Bob hits up this girl named Avery like, what are you doing right now? And she's like, just chilling. Who you with? My friend Alex. Let's link. I'm with my homie. Okay, is he cute? Cute as hell. Okay, come over. And I'm excited as fuck. So we get Bob's sister to drive us to Avery's crib. And as we pull up to her house,
어,
Tell that I as we walked up to her door, I was starting to get flashbacks of me and Joe's duel, where Joe tossed up an alley-oop for both of us, and I blocked his shot, metaphorically and literally. And as I'm sucking myself up, Bob calls Avery to tell her we're here, and so my parents are asleep, so you're gonna have to come in through my window. Shit. So we walk outside of lucky for us, there's this big ass window, and I'm like, yo, can you open it so we can get in? And she's like, it is open. Bro, this tiny ass rectangle in the top left was open at a 60-degree angle. But that was our only way in, so I helped Bob up and through the window. But now I gotta get up there, and I'm bigger than Bob. So I put my head through and I'm trying to slowly creep into the room. And then I lean just a little too far, and I'm headed face first onto Alice's hardwood floor. And listen, Bob has come in clutch many times. He saved me from drowning, coyotes, getting in trouble. But out of all these things, I'm most grateful for Bob catch me as I fell through this fucking window. Because drowning and dying would have been pretty bad. Like, boo-hoo, rip chains, you know what I'm saying? But imagine falling through a window and hitting shit face first in front of the hose. Like, I would have preferred the drowning, bro. But after that close call, I was flabbergasted, you know what I'm saying? But Alice has the audacity to ask me this loaded ass question, like, oh, hey, what's your name? Me? Yeah, you. It's, the name's for real. Chains for real. Nice to meet you, Mr. Frill. I'm Alice. And so we all just started talking and shit, but I keep noticing Alice was getting a bunch of text messages. And I remember thinking it was probably her mom or something, so I shrugged that shit off and I'm like, yo, we should watch a movie. We should, yeah. I wasn't about to make the same mistake I made last time, so I found the most dog shit horror movie on the face of Netflix and threw that shit on. And man, that shit was ass. In fact, it was so ass that we started cuddling and shit. What else was there to do? But now that we were close, I could feel the vibrations of Alice's phone getting a call. So she's like, 1 second, I'll be right back. And I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. I could low-key hear what she was saying through the door. But when she comes back, she puts a pillow between us. Like the same type of shit two dudes do to make sure they don't fuck in their sleep. And I'm trying to piece everything together. And as I'm coming to the conclusion that this girl has a boyfriend, I hear footsteps coming towards the door. And when the door opens, I'm fucking damn. I see a 60-year-old man who looks furious. And I'm just hoping this isn't Alice's boyfriend. Because if it is, we got bigger problems on our hands. But as I see the way this man looked at Bob, I realized he's Avery's dad. And Bob wasted no time jumping out that fucking window. But for me, this shit wasn't very elegant. Because I got stuck for what felt like 5 minutes making eye contact with this grown-ass man. Well, what are you trying to sit through some like, get the fuck out. And I'm not gonna lie, ran, bro. And once we made it home, me and Bob were relieved. But when I go to check my phone, I got a little notification on Snapchat. And I'm expecting it to be Alice or maybe even Team Snapchat or something. I don't know. But I sure as hell wasn't expecting it to be a motherfucker named Ryan Donaldson. And Ryan must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Because he's like, what the fuck did you do, dude? So I hit him back with a, who dis? And he's like, Ryan Donaldson. Yeah, no, I can see your username, bro. But I have no clue who you are. I'm Alice's boyfriend, bitch. And Ryan got his shit hit with an instant block, bro. And so the moral of the story is, if you're gonna hang out with a girl who has a boyfriend, turn off your Snap apps, bro. There's a lot of things in life that I don't really understand. But if there's one thing I can truly comprehend, it's being grounded. Because in my time, I've served a total of 547 days and 16 hours in the slammer. And through a year and a half of extensive first-hand research, I've come to the professional conclusion that getting grounded is straight ass. You locked in your room with no phone, no computer. Like, what do you want me to do? Think about my actions? Hell no. Being grounded had a young me doing the stupidest shit ever, bro. Like, I was popping handstands, hitting my head against the wall, playing with the door stopper thingy. Shit, I got so bored, I even read a few pages of a book like an absolute nerd. And now that I think about it, Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth was actually a spectacular read. Now listen, there's only one thing worse than being grounded, and that's being falsely imprisoned for life. Well, now that I think about it, there's a lot of things worse than being grounded. But one of which is being grounded during summer, bro. There's something about being able to hear all the happy children, the ice rocks at your window asking you to come outside, or you just cry yourself to sleep because there never was